you played quarterback your entire high school career, except for the year that you were recruited, because junior year is that's when recruitment is, and you played wide receiver. But did you want to play quarterback over wide receiver? Do you think things would have been different if you played quarterback junior year? Like, just talk me through that entire situation.
Yeah, I think like growing up, when you're really young, they just take the kid that can throw it the farthest and they put him at QB. And so when I was younger, I had a pretty good arm. I could throw it pretty far. And so I was just put there, and that was kind of just where I wrote it out for a long time. And then junior year, we had a quarterback ahead of me named Willie Bourbon who had done some awesome stuff at Stevenson, and I wasn't going to get the opportunity to play ahead of. So just talking to coaches, they thought it'd be an awesome opportunity for me to move to receiver, and I was totally for it. And I ended up having a great year, and that was kind of the year that you get recruited in football as your junior year. So, and once I started getting recruited for receiver, and I realized how much I really liked it, and how, just how different it was than quarterback, and I really appreciated and liked the differences, and I guess maybe the perspective from that side of the field instead of having people chase you and try to tackle you and all that stuff from while you have the ball. So it was fun for me. And once the recruiting process started, I never really tried to switch it back to quarterback.
I mean, do you think things would have been different if you did play quarterback that year?
Yeah. I think things would have been different. I would love to say I'd still be in the same position talking to you. But truth of the matter is, like, now that I understand how much quarterbacks have to do at the NFL level and even at the college level, there's a whole new respect, for the position. And, I think that I could have done it, but, I guess we'll never know. So, but I'm definitely happy with my decision to stay at receiver for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely worked out for you. And, focusing again on that 1 year you played, you were all state as a wide receiver, which is crazy to see that you did that in 1 year. So another what if in a way. Do you think that if you played wide receiver your entire high school career, you might have gone to have a different type of career path?
Maybe. Yeah, I think so. I think, that was a big thing through the recruiting process, was just how raw I was at the position, and how inexperienced I was. And I still think so. I still think that kids these days are like, they're specializing in a position at such a young age, and starting like position specific training when they're like 6, 7, 12, whatever the age is. And like, I didn't get my first true reps at it. I had that junior year, but I didn't really start getting coached in it until college. So I would like to think, there's still so much more that I can learn at the position, and there's so much more potential for me. Once I can start, picking the brains of these guys, players and coaches that have been around the league for a while and have seen, the transitions of guys from college into the NFL, and the ways to be successful.